The Barbell Banded KAS or KAS hip thrust is very similar to your normal hip thrust. The only difference is that it is a smaller range of motion. And the reason why we like that is because it keeps the tension on your glutes. With a normal hip thrust at the bottom, when you bring it down lower, it's gonna shift more of the tension onto your quads. So I'm gonna demonstrate, but we are going to start with a yoga mat. I don't have a barbell hip thrust pad here, but I highly recommend that you get one because the yoga mat is annoying. If you don't have one at the moment though, you can just use a yoga mat, roll it up, put it on your hips. That is to protect your hips when the barbell is sitting on your hip bone. Normally I have bumper plates on my barbell, but I'm gonna show you how to take the barbell on and off if you don't have plates, if that's too heavy for you. But ideally you would have bumper plates on the side so you can easily roll the barbell off and on your hips. So you wanna take the yoga mat, roll it up 2 to 3 times, place it on your hips first, and then I'm going to bend over at the waist to kind of secure it in. As I pick up the barbell and then place it right on my hip bone. Make sure that barbell is even so it's not tilting one way or the other. Now I'm going to slowly lower myself down to the ground. My back is gonna be right against the bench, and you wanna use a bench or box that's 12 to 18 inches in height. Now to find my proper foot positioning, I'm going to sit straight against the bench, keep my arms straight out by my side, by my legs, have them touch the ground, and right where my fingertips hit is where my heels of my feet should start. Feet hip width apart, toes slightly pointed outward. I'm going to prop myself up on the bench, and the bottom of your shoulder blade, which for me is right here, should be resting on the bench. Now you're gonna go to the top by squeezing your glutes. Do not overarch your back. The difference is gonna be, this is me overarching my back, this is me squeezing my glutes. Hopefully you can tell the difference. So from this starting position, you're going to go down slowly, and then you know when to stop once your knees start to move backwards, which for me is right here. So as you come down, you want your knees to be directly above your ankles the entire time, or your shins should stay vertical the entire time. So notice here, my shins are not vertical, they're pointing back. Here, they are vertical. So I'm going to squeeze to the top, bring it down slowly, and I'm gonna stop once my shins start coming backwards, which is for me right about here. This is my bottom position, and you're gonna come right back up to the top by squeezing those glutes. Bring it down slow, and squeeze. Bring it down slow, squeeze. Inhale as you come down, exhale as you come up. And then you can either keep your gaze straight forward, or you can allow your head to move naturally with your torso. So that would look like this. I prefer allowing my head to naturally move with my torso. I find I have less neck strain. You also want to make sure your core is engaged the entire time. But again, you should feel the tension on your glutes the entire time, and don't forget to press your knees out against the band at the bottom, at the top, the entire time. There should always be tension against the band. That is why we have it. Now, I'm not gonna go all the way down to the ground. I'm going to prop myself up on the bench, sit, and then I'm going to take the barbell off and place it on the ground. Now, again, that is the complicated way if you don't have the bumper pads that allow you to easily roll it on and off. But let's say the bumper plates are too heavy for you to start with right now, then this is how you would take it on and off a little bit more easily.